As you can see, the tremolo is sitting even on the guitar, so it's parallel to the body and the pickguard, and that's essentially how you want it to look if you're floating the tremolo. Now, if you want to block this off, what we're going to do is we're going to create custom sized pieces of wood to go to the left and to the right, so the tremolo will sit flat on the guitar body. You can get these Nelson wood shims at any lumber yard, sometimes hardware stores. And these wood shims are made out of southern yellow pine, and this is the standard length that they come in. And you can take these shims and generally use them to shim windows and stuff, but when you slide them back and forth, you can create custom thicknesses. And here I have a bunch of these shims that have been cut down to a shorter size. So what you want to do is you want to take these shims and you want to create a very snug fit on both sides of the tremolo block. That's the lower section of the tremolo, and you want it to fit in here and in here, and you want it to be very snug, and you want to make a custom fit. So as you saw in the beginning of the video, you want your tremolo to be perfectly parallel to the body of your guitar, and then you want it to be rigid so it doesn't move, so it'd be like a hardtail guitar. And so what we'll do is we'll move right into cutting these custom shims, and then we'll put some glue on here and we'll glue them together so they'll be nice and solid. And then when everything goes together, it'll be nice and rigid and nothing's going to move, so we won't have any slack and the guitar will stay in tune perfectly. So we took our caliper and we got our measurement here for our thickness, and then we slid a bunch of shims together to get the exact same thickness here. So now what we'll do is we'll cut this to proper width, and then we'll glue it together and install it. But take our pieces apart. Be sure to keep them in the exact order that they were when you put them together. Then we'll put some glue on here. If you don't have a clamp, I use this 20-ton jack, set it on there, let it set up for 30 minutes. After it's dry, take it out, we'll sand our parts, and then get ready for the final installation. And we'll sand down our thick wedge here, get it nice and smooth. Take off any rough edges, any glue, and it's ready for installation. We're going to stick them in here. They fit in there nice and snug. We'll center this up because we want to have it right in the middle where the curves are on both sides. And these are just slightly lower than the body, so these wedges work perfectly with this G&L Legacy. We'll make some wedges, glue them together for the front here for a little reverse pressure. We'll make it nice and snug. Now if you put your small wedge in at its full thickness, it's going to touch the upper section of the tremolo system, and when you put your springs in, it is just below the spring here. So what you need to do is you need to take this wedge here and you need to slice off some of it so it'll fit in here better, and then this way here it won't affect your spring system or interfere with the upper section of the tremolo system, and that'll be nice and solid. So as you can see here, we shaved down our two-piece block that goes on the spring side, so when it goes in, it will sit flat where the spring is, but it won't stick up through the body where the tremolo part is. This is what your blocks look like after they've been installed, and it's perfectly flush here, and it's below the top of the body on the other side. You shave that wedge down, and then here it's just below the back of the body. So here I cut a piece of felt, which is the stuff that you put underneath table legs and stuff, and you can get it in sheets. And I cut a piece that will slide under here, and it'll act as a sound dampener for the springs. So now we have the springs installed, and that's good and dampened because the springs are touching the felt. So here's a view from the top now that we're complete with our project. As you can see, the upper section of the tremolo is perfectly even with the body, perfectly even with the pick guard. The strings are nice and flat coming across this rear humbucker. So now I have a fixed bridge. I don't have to worry about this thing moving at all.